Cristiano Ronaldo should retire before the 2026 World Cup. Here are 3 reasons why. Reason 1, the Saudi League is very different compared to the World Cup knockout stages. Reason 2, UEFA Nations League is very less competitive compared to the World Cup. Reason 3, Ronaldo will be 41 when he will be playing for the World Cup. Do you think his body will be able to cope up with all the young players? I don't think so. He can definitely play as an impact substitute, but not as a starter. Do you think Ronaldo should retire before the next World Cup?
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love me some Cristiano Ronaldo. His 08 season is one of my favorite seasons I've ever been able to bear witness to. In fact, I'll say that he was my favorite player over Messi for a given time, and that's before Messi started to Messi. Then Messi was my number 1, but I'm not going there right now. I've said it on this channel and I'll say it again. I think Ronaldo should retire soon. Do I think he should go to the World Cup? Yes and no. I think he should go to it, but I think he should only play 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes per game, because the way he acted in the Euros, I truly think he held Portugal back.
Yes, Naya.
Yeah, I said it. The man's ego is big. We all know that. He deserves to have that type of ego and he deserves to get the playing time. But at what cost here? How do you take off one of the greatest players that's ever walked the planet Earth? I just don't know. Well, I think he's capable of giving you a strong 15, absolutely. Would I love to see him go on to score 1,000 goals? I need to see that. I want to see that. The culture needs it. I even think the culture needs him to be at the World Cup. It's only right.
Thank you, Jesus.
Can he still score? Can he still be active? Can he still do a bit here and there? No doubt about it. But let's lessen the time, man. Like, come on, let's be realistic here. All right, peoples, welcome to OutRegis TV. Genie here, and
yes,
today I'm answering some of the questions that I see on the internet. Should be interesting, folks. I don't know, you may enjoy this, and if you do, I appreciate you clicking my video. Thank you so much. If you do like it, like, comment, share, helps out my channel grow. That's all I'm trying to do. Just trying to grow. Just trying to make it. Help me, Lord.
Thierry Henry is the most influential football legend with the most aura of all times. Onside or offside?
I'm going offside.
I'm saying onside.
I think Thierry Henry has the most aura of any footballer ever. Being influential also adds to that, because there's a generation of players now who are pros who looked up to Thierry. But I feel like no player has had that balance, that dichotomy ever in football, and possibly not even in sports overall.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying, but the question was the most influential player.
I think influential because of his accessibility and visibility right now is incomparable to any other player.
David Beckham, Maradona, Lionel Messi. I think he's up there for sure. I think he's top 10 100%, but I don't think he is the most influential person. That was the question.
Please let us know in the comments. Am I bugging? Is Thierry Henry the most influential footballer of all time?
Interesting take here. Well done, ladies. I like your approach. You spoke some truth. My guy, glazing, relax, real boy. And we have to get to the fundamentals here. The word was the most influential. We didn't say the best player. We weren't saying the greatest stats or the greatest goal scorer. We're talking about influence here. And you already know who I'm going to choose. It's going to be R9. I've never seen nations come together in a World Cup and in club sport to watch one player the way they did Ronaldo. I'm sorry.
Yes, Naya.
And I'm talking about the R9 Ronaldo, by the way, the Brazilian, the truth, the phenomenon. From the haircuts to the boots to the style, the lifestyle, the gap tooth, the earrings, the jewelry. Just stop it, man. Like, come on, influential. He had the world in an absolute chokehold. That's on and off the pitch. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Thierry Henry was cold. He was icy, but his personality didn't shine through like many other players did. He was quite reserved. He was kind of mysterious, a mystique kind of player. I would even go a step further and say Bex. I've never seen a nation get into a chokehold about what one man is doing with his hair and his style the way Bex did. On and off the field, influence, Bex was generational. We'd never seen that before. It was almost like Kim Kardashian of the football world. It was crazy. Got to the point it was annoying. Even got the likes of Pogba, and we all know Pogba, like, career-wise, it's been a bit roller coaster, we all know that, but influence, style, on and off the field. Can't sleep on him. Same with Neymar too. Neymar was the guy. Hairstyle, flash, fashion, outspoken, personality. That's one thing that I think only Thierry Henry of late has started to shine on, because he's on a certain TV show and his presence is more felt. When he was playing, he was ice cold. He didn't really speak much, didn't really do much press. Only now are we starting to see the true TT, and everyone loves him for it. So answering the question, the most influential, not even close. It's not even in my top 10 when it comes to influence. Valderrama, Roy Keane even. Influence? Come on, man. Even Ibra. There's so many, man, I can think off the top of my head. And we're talking about influence. Like, influence is the key word here.
Would you rather play in Saudi on 200 grand a week, or in the Prem for 20 to 30k a week?
How old am I?
Let's go like 23 to 30.
I think this is the easiest one here. It's so obviously Prem.
Really?
Bro,
that is mad.
Are you telling me?
How can you say that?
120k a month?
If anything,
I don't need any more money.
If anything, it's the opposite.
No.
Yeah, I don't know,
when people
man.
say generational wealth, my great-grandkids can do it themselves, bro. Get a job.
Yeah, 23 to 30. That's only 7 years of 30k a week. You can go quick, man.
Bro, I'm telling you,
you.
there's levels, bro. When you start
200
living that
grand.
lifestyle, 30k a week, yeah, it's a lot of money. But the difference between that and 250k
Listen,
I don't care.
every week.
Let me put it to you like this. 170k you're getting extra every week.
Bro, it's
52
mad.
weeks for 7 years.
Bro, it's
All right, 30k in a week in the Prem. Can I get a very nice house? Yes. Can I have a nice car? Yes. Can I comfortably give things to my family that I might not have had before? Yes. Are my kids sorted? Yes.
Let me tell you what happens though.
Done.
At the end of that 7 years, you keep giving things to you keep living in a nice luxury house, you keep giving things to your family. Mate, 5 years, that's gone.
So 7 years in the Prem,
Bro,
at this,
do the maths
you're
and you'll change your mind.
You're getting just shy of 11 mil.
For 7 years.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
I don't think your
And
calculator
then
goes up that high. How many digits can they fit on the screen?
200k times 52 times 7, 72 mil.
Bro, it's not even like, bro.
But I don't care.
And that 11 mil.
This is how I know the podcast world is getting absolutely out of control here. This is why I know certain man, they know football, but there's levels of knowledge in football. There's the back end of football, the footballing knowledge that is beyond the field, beyond the clubs, beyond the fans, beyond the team, beyond the management. It's about the actual players themselves and how they think.
Yes, Naya.
And what the trajectory is and what the purpose is. What true footballers truly think about. 30k a week sounds fantastic, but you're not taking into a lot of different factors here. Your career is short. Not only is it short, but you don't know how long it's gonna last for. You're banking on a full-fledged career. You could get injured tomorrow, pal. You don't know that. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if your body will break down, you may get an illness, or even your mind might break down. So your little 30k a week gets swallowed up quick. Family, friends, retirement, keeping up with the Joneses, security. Like, there's so many different factors, but the retirement part, what you gonna do afterwards, mate? And that 30 grand a year gets knocked down to 13, 14 grand after taxes. Them Saudi boys are giving out 200k with no taxes. Are you mad, Rubai? Like, come on, get yourself together here. I'm taking a 200k, but it's also a different in personality. What if you're a Everton boy and your dream was to play for Everton? Yeah, it works for you, but what if you're not? What if you have no allegiances to certain clubs or certain places? The things change dramatically. All right, people, gonna wrap it up there. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, share. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you for watching my videos. Stay focused, stay blessed. Look more.